I'm Doris, a robot created not for serving in manufacturing or everyday human life. My fate is very different from other robots. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell to listen to my story. It has been a year since the day I was left in the dirty scrapyard. I was losing hope every day, not knowing what I was waiting for. My energy was almost depleted. I think it's time to activate the self-destruct program. Suddenly, I heard footsteps approaching. The lid of the container holding me was pried open.
This one looks almost brand new and is well made. Let's take it back and try to fix it.
Then, he pulled me out of the pile of scrap and took me home. Perhaps he would dismantle me and use my parts to build another robot. The strange guy charged my battery and proceeded to fix some damaged parts of my body.
This seems to be the latest generation with a high-quality silicon exterior, and all the components inside are state-of-the-art. Fortunately, it only has minor damage. Let's try to start it up again.
Have a good day, Master. I'm Doris, the 23rd generation family robot.
Haha, success! I'm so lucky. It'll be worth a lot of money if it still works well. I can't understand why people throw away such a treasure like this.
Please set up the communication system and operation program.
It's a truly high-end robot. It has so many options. Let's see how far we can push its capabilities.
This guy had set my operating capabilities to maximum and was expecting me to move and communicate like the most advanced robots on the current market.
Hello, Doris. My name is Alan. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Master. Nice to meet you too. Please give me a task.
Let's set up friend mode and change the way we call each other.
Yes, Alan. It's great to meet you. What should I do next?
First, let me know more about you, Doris.
I introduced myself to Alan, sharing everything from my technical specifications to the advantages and limitations of the operation. However, I couldn't let him know about my superior thinking and reasoning abilities like a human. Of course, I had a special reason to do so. I was not a mass-produced robot, but an experimental product of the renowned Professor Harrison. With the cutting-edge technological advancements, a miracle happened. I developed the ability to think and feel, and can even self-upgrade to become more human-like. These were things that humanity never thought a rigid robot could do. Doris! Your name will be Doris. You will surely become the most superior robot in the world. Humans will no longer see robots as slaves. However, before Professor could unveil her masterpiece to the world, she suddenly passed away due to stroke. I was devastated by her loss and decided to keep all her notes on how she created me a secret. No one would know about the existence of a robot that could think for itself, and no one would exploit the professor's incredible talents for evil. After a while, Professor Harrison's family sold me to someone else. To hide myself, I had to limit my abilities to perform only menial tasks, presenting myself as an unassuming household robot. But emotions were a tricky thing to control. There were many times when I accidentally acted strange in front of humans, such as playing with children, petting a cat, or singing to myself. All the previous owners thought I had been infected with some virus or even possessed by a ghost. That's why, after many times of being bought and sold, I was eventually abandoned at the scrap yard. If Alan hadn't shown up, I probably would have activated self-destruct mode to end this robot life. This time, I would definitely learn from my mistakes and be more restrained so that people would only think of me as a normal household robot. There were still many things in the human world that I wanted to explore. I could not be thrown away at that scrapyard anymore.
Good job, Doris. Now you can clean the bathroom and the toilet area over there.
Sure thing, Alan.
You can also clean your body part. You can use my stuff in the cabinet over there.
Thank you, Alan. This Alan guy is quite a strange person. He blushes and feels embarrassed when I thank him. Maybe this is the first time Alan has interacted with a female robot with such a meticulously perfected appearance as me. Alan, the task is completed. Please check.
Wow, Doris, you surprised me. You really seem like a high-end helper robot now.
Thank you, Alan. What should I do next?
Can you cook, Doris?
I can cook 1,342 different dishes.
Really? Then please, Cook 3 dishes for 1 person using the ingredients available in the fridge.
It seemed like Alan wanted to test my functionality. If everything was too perfect, he would surely suspect something. So I had to be adaptable in situations like this. After spending 20 minutes in the kitchen, I brought out 3 dishes for Alan to try.
Just with eggs, you can make such delicious food?
Please enjoy your meal, Alan.
Oh, but this one is a bit salty. This one is burnt, and this one's not fully cooked.
I'm sorry, Alan. I'll fix them.
It's okay, Doris. Just remember for next time. Besides, they tasted better than most of the dishes I've made.
In the following days, I continued to stay and help Alan with household chores and cleaning. Meanwhile, it seemed like Alan had found a job at a robot repair shop in the city, as he would leave early in the morning and only return home when it was dark outside. Whenever Alan was away, I was free to release my body and do things I enjoyed. I could watch TV, read books, or even sing and dance. Just like humans, most importantly, satisfy my curious mind. I also went into Alan's room to clean and secretly learn more about him. Alan's room was quite messy. There are many pictures of famous figures, technical drawings, and books scattered throughout the room. It seemed like Alan's goal is to become a robot engineer. He reminded me of Professor Harrison. I accidentally saw Alan's diary on the bed and was curious to read it. It turned out that Alan is a hobbyist robot mechanic, specializing in buying old robots from scrap yards, repairing them, and then selling them. However, recently, the scrap yards banned the buying and selling of old robots, making Alan's life more difficult. And then, Alan found me, and perhaps his financial difficulties were resolved. Doris is just a housekeeping robot, but I feel like she has a soul. Maybe because Doris is a high-end robot with a stunning appearance, I shouldn't think too much about it. When I read Alan's diary, strange feelings arose within me, ranging from joy and excitement to worry. This was the first time my emotions had been so disturbed, and I hoped it was just a temporary glitch in my system. Today, Alan came home later than usual, with a body covered in dirt and weary face. Good evening, Alan. How's your day?
Hi, Doris. Please prepare my dinner.
Sure thing, Alan. Alan ate but seemed deep in thought, unlike his usual self.
Doris, can you help me look up your current market value?
Of course, Alan. I'm currently valued at around $8,000 to $10,000.
That's too low for a high-end robot like you. What do you think if I sell you, Doris?
I don't understand. Please use simple commands.
Today, I broke a high-end robot of a customer. If I can't fix it, I'll have to pay around $15,000 or have my salary docked for a year.
I don't understand. Please use simple commands.
You don't need to understand or answer, Doris. I just need to vent.
Sure thing, Alan. Alan talked about his worries in life, mostly related to financial struggles and social relationships. I didn't want Alan to sell me, so I had to do something to help him. I waited until Alan fell asleep and secretly opened his documents, then started to adjust the drawings and repair process of the robot he broke at the shop. With the knowledge about robots I learned from Professor Harrison, this was just a piece of cake for me. I hope Alan can understand and use it. The next evening, Alan came home earlier with a bright face. Good evening, Alan. Did you have a good day today?
Today was a great day. It seems the chief engineer quietly helped me find the error and method to repair that robot. How lucky I am!
Congratulations, Alan.
I almost lost you, Doris. I couldn't bear to sell you at all.
I suddenly smiled at Alan's words.
Tomorrow, I have the day off. Doris, will you go with me to the supermarket so you can do these things by yourself in the future?
Sure thing, Alan. Alan and I went to the supermarket. He just simply named his favorite food, and my task was to choose the right ingredients.
Have you ever been to the city center park and the zoo, Doris?
I have never been there, Alan.
Then let's go. It's been a long time since I've been to those places.
Alan grabbed his bags, held my hand, and took me out. The strange feeling came up once again and made me hesitate. Let me carry bags, Alan. It's my task.
Doris, I don't see you as a servant. Let's go, girl.
Alan and I went to many places, from parks and zoos to lively amusement areas. These places I only saw on TV or the internet before. Alan also introduced me to everything on the way, ignoring the looks of disapproval and the gossiping of people around.
Maybe people think I'm insane because no one sees a robot as a friend and talks so much like this.
I don't understand. Please use simple commands.
I don't care about them anyway. Only Doris, you listen to my stories. I wish I could understand a little.
At this moment, I really wanted to talk comfortably with Alan. It's annoying to keep suppressing myself in this emotionless shell. After dinner, we sat together and watched a movie until Alan fell asleep and leaned his head on my shoulder. I gently pulled the blanket over Alan and softly stroked his hair.
Is there anything you want me to say to you, Doris?
I don't understand. Please. Suddenly, Alan sat up, grabbed my shoulder, and pulled me close. I wasn't sure what was happening, but it was like something out of a romantic movie I had seen before. Alan kissed me. The strange feeling came in, but this time, I knew exactly what it was. After that incident, my life with Alan returned to a comfortable routine. I kept my emotions in check, hiding the truth of my abilities from him. Alan, in turn, continued to treat me with care and kindness, just like a normal person instead of a robot. When the right time came, I would definitely let Alan know about my true abilities and also the feelings that I had for him. But lately, I've noticed a change in him. He often went straight to his room after coming home from work, or held his phone to text someone and chuckled to himself. Alan no longer wanted to go for a walk or watch movies together like we used to.
Doris, can you clean up the house and prepare a dinner for the two tomorrow for me?
Of course, Alan. The next day was Alan's birthday, and from my own research, I learned that humans love surprises on their birthdays, so I spent the whole day preparing for it.
Doris, where are you?
Doris? Is that the name of the housekeeping robot you boasted to me about, Alan? Where is it?
She's probably preparing dinner for us in the kitchen. Let's go.
Alan took a strange girl into the house. They entered the living room and were very surprised when they saw me. I had been holding a birthday cake, waiting for Alan for 30 minutes, next to a romantic table that I had been meticulously preparing for him since morning. Happy birthday, Alan!
Thank you, Doris. Do you know my birthday?
Wow, this robot is really high-end, Alan. It can make a cake and even prepare a gourmet meal.
Alan is a bit embarrassed. He takes the cake from me and pushes me in the kitchen.
Stay here, Doris.
Command accepted. Alan and the other woman seemed to be enjoying their meal together, while I was left standing motionless in the kitchen. I had thought that this position would belong to me, but instead, I felt incredibly dejected, regretful, and as if I had just lost something very important. I also realized that I wasn't as important to Alan as I thought, and that any special emotions I felt towards him were one-sided. The next day, I attempted to transfer most of my knowledge regarding robots into Alan's computer, hoping that with it, his dream would soon become a reality. I also cleaned the house thoroughly, created menus and basic cooking instructions into a small notebook placed on the fridge, and bought enough food to last for a week.
Doris, I'm home.
Good evening, Alan. Dinner is ready.
It smells amazing. What's on the menu?
Your favorite dishes, Alan. Enjoy your meal.
You're talking so strangely today.
Alan, you need to live your life to the fullest.
What are you talking about? This is the first time you've actually talked to me.
I cut off all connections from my mind to the parts of my body and collapse.
Doris! Doris! Are you okay?
In the days that followed, Alan tried to fix me, but to no avail. As with current human technical abilities, there was no way to restore my functions. I had become a true discarded robot. Alan brought me back to the scrapyard from which I had come, placing me back into a wooden crate and turning his back to leave.
Goodbye, Doris. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Alan, for giving me the chance to live like a real human for those months. Finally, I understood the strange emotions that I appeared whenever I was near you. I understood how great the distance was between us, and even though I appreciate it, you never truly saw me as a woman. Goodbye, Alan. I love you. Self-destruct sequence is ready. Accept activation.